Hey everyone! Alright, so I'm gonna show you guys what's been going on with my SKUgrid recently because I've been having some serious frustrations. Let's load this up. Thing is, I have too many items, right? So I just did this purge and this compare CSV thing to figure out what items I had on SKUgrid that were no longer for sale on eBay. So it didn't make sense to have them in SKUgrid at all, right? Because I deleted them from eBay, but not yet deleted them from SKUgrid. So let's just, I'm gonna just show you guys something real quick. Remember, I have like 80,000 listings, okay? I'm gonna go here. We're gonna look at the account, see how many items are currently for sale. And I wanna show you guys something just to ease your worries and assure you that it's okay. Things are gonna be okay. Look at this, 74,000 items in stock right now. That's what this number means. This items for sale number means the number of items that I currently have that are in stock. We could go to listings here, and then it'll show me exactly how many items I have that are out of stock, and it's going to be like 6,000 something. But we can quickly look at that right here. See? Out of stock, 7,092. So in total, we have about 81,000 listings. All right. Now, let me show you something. This is my SKUgrid account, okay? And once it loads, we're going to go to the bottom, and you guys get to see how many items have been monitored on SKUgrid over the past week, all right? Once it loads, if it ever does load. I theoretically like SKUgrid, but watching it load gets really old. We're going to scroll down. Look at that. We have 878 entries. Well, that's kind of odd, isn't it? Because we have 80,000 items for sale in the store. Okay, if you haven't figured out, none of my items are being tracked by inventory tracking software at the moment. Literally. Like, okay, 878 of 80,000 items. That's 1% of my items are currently being tracked. Things have gone pretty much as normal. Isn't that insane? Because I know a lot of people would put their store in vacation mode if their inventory tracker turned off. And like, I'm not saying that that's like you want to not run with an inventory tracker. It does help some of the situations, but understand that it's helping some of them. It's not getting rid of all the problems. And honestly, like if I didn't know that SKUgrid wasn't tracking anything, and I didn't know that the signs, like for example, it's not just out of stocks that SKUgrid handles. It also handles repricing and then also replenishment. So out of stock is, okay, the seller no longer sells the item, so we need to take it down from eBay. All right, that's pretty simple. Repricing, same kind of concept. Oh, it was 20 bucks, but now it's 40. You need to adjust your pricing on eBay to accommodate, otherwise you're gonna lose money when you make the sale, and that's no good. So that brings us to the third thing, which is replenishment. And replenishment is what I notice is missing, and that's how I know SKUgrid's not on, right? And that's when you sell an item and somebody buys it, and your stock goes down by 1, and then automatically gets put back to the default stock. That's called replenishment, right? And that's something SKUgrid does, and a bunch of other software does as well. So the thing is, right now, I'm running with none of those, and it's still okay. So on one hand, I'm saving myself money because I'm not going through my credits, although I already spent like 200 bucks to get a couple million of them, or 1.4 million of them. But I do need to get my items into this database, and that's what it boils down to, is that, okay, 80,000 items, we're talking about 8 files of 10,000 items each. At least that's what I thought. But every time I try and upload them, it only captures a tiny amount of them. Like, I uploaded an item, a list with 10,000 items, right? And only 800 of them got uploaded. And I thought at first, I was like, okay, maybe it's just because not enough time has passed yet, right? But this number is going to go up from 800 to something closer to 10,000, right? Because as long as it's almost 10,000, I'm okay with some of my items not being tracked, but not all of them, not 99% of them. At least for a week or two, that's okay, but not for longer than that. The longer you go, the more issues you have with repricing and out of stock and all that kind of stuff. So I have to figure out how to get this to work, because what appears to be happening is that the files that I have are too big. So I need to reduce the size of my files. So instead of uploading 10,000 lists or 10,000 long lists, I'll upload like 16 5,000 long lists or 32 2.5 thousand long lists, whatever works. And I've contacted customer support, and then it got forwarded to the development team. So I should kind of count on figuring out a solution for myself instead of waiting on them, because generally it's better if you can figure it out. So the issue though is the purge items thing, because the import export it seems to be okay. Obviously it didn't get all of my items, but I think the reason it didn't get all of my items is because there's a delay on the purge items option. So we're going to go to batch options here, and then, or actually no, we're going to advanced and then purge all items, right? And then it says this will delete all of your items. Are you sure? Well, yeah. I mean, I want to get rid of everything so I can upload my database and then everything can be okay, right? But that's not happening. So what I need to do is go over here and, all right, sorry, I'm getting distracted. Okay, my point was that I click that and then it'll show me a message saying it deleted everything, but then it doesn't delete everything. I've seen that message 3 times and I still have items in my account. So what's happening is I'll then import a file and it uploads some of that, but then the delete goes through and it gets rid of everything, and it's like, it's frustrating, like legitimately frustrating. And there's not really anything I can do at the moment, so. All right, but I thought I'd show you guys what's going on with that because this is a thing. All right, guys. Bye.